I have been a productivity app influencer for a couple of years now, right? And outside of the fact that I have this really cute little background situation going on, all I know is that this community is wild, but not for the reasons you might think. If you watch this video, you'll hear my 3 main things that I've learned as a productivity app expert in the last few years. And the last one, I think, when put into context, will be kind of wild. So first and foremost, in the productivity app community, you almost have the Dunning-Kruger effect when it comes to people's awareness of product updates. So do you know what the Dunning-Kruger effect is? If you don't, it's essentially where people have a cognitive bias in their mind that when they first are learning something, they think they know a lot more than they actually do. And then when they become very smart about the thing, they end up not knowing that, thinking they don't know that much. It's a confidence gap situation, which I really like the way that this chart indicates it, as well as this one. Your confidence is huge when you know nothing. When you get experience, it goes down. Then when you're really, really an expert, it goes back up, but never quite to the same level as when you were ignorant. This one is the most brutal version I've seen of this. Peak of Mount Stupid. What I noticed is that the majority of people do think that when they first start working with these apps, it's like, oh, I don't know anything, but then they know everything. And then they don't think they know a lot. And then they get back to the point where they think they know everything. That is me in a nutshell, but also it is my comment section. And it's also my comment section when it comes to things like their perception of what the world knows about products. Like, I dropped a ChatGPT video where I talked about amazing new ChatGPT features, and I don't want to call out this specific person in the comment section, but you see this? Another clickbait video everyone knows that features. Thank you for the comment. Reasons I just leave that is because usually I don't comment on that, but I'm gonna comment about it right now. So the problem I've seen with trends like that comment before is working under the assumption that people get their updates at the same time you do might be one of the weirdest, most irrational assumptions I've ever seen. If everybody knew about this update and it only came out recently and people across the world and even in the first world United States don't know that ChatGPT exists, how the heck does everybody know about the specific 4 features that I made that came out in the last month and a half? That is wild. That is an insane assumption. Like that is I don't want to say insane. That is just an irrational assumption. It's not possible that that's how that would work. Now, maybe hyperbole could be factored in here with everyone knows, but me calling it clickbait when the majority of the people are probably not gonna know because the majority of people aren't up to the specific features that are available in ChatGPT Pro because most of the users are pro users in product software. That's how that Dunning-Kruger effect in action, thinking you know more than you do. It could be me though. I might be an idiot. I don't know what I'm doing with these apps. And this actually goes into the second thing that I've learned in the productivity app community, which is wild. Nobody respects your time. And I don't mean that in the sense that like, oh, people are rude and like interrupting me. I mean, when I end up getting an update video out late, people are wild about it. They're like, they say stuff like that. But if I look up not new, for example, this is wild. I got a comment 2 days ago about a video that I made in 2022, August, okay? All right, check it. Details, publish date. This is my 438th video. I'm on number 700 and, wait, what am I on? Jesus Christ. I'm on number 811. I've made 400 more videos on this channel since this came out. It was made over a year ago. Somebody just made a comment saying this video should be marked as outdated in the title. You think every time a product doesn't update, I have to change the title? The comment section ended up solving the problem because the comment section later had people saying, hey, this isn't a thing anymore. You're all good. Like, you want me to go back and update all my old videos every time that there's an update to a product? That's ridiculous. Not only that, the analytics on this is 1.7 thousand views. I barely get any views on this video anymore. Then we got craft desktop. Then if you go to craft, and what if I told you I immediately dropped a video afterwards that ended up getting the same amount of views that talks about craft docs for videos less than 3 weeks later, within like a week of the update happening. The lack of context people will go and search through before commenting something on YouTube is wild. That's something I learned from this experience. But it does seem like, once again, everyone's assuming that you should always update everything about every product at all times. It is. The amount of you should going around in the comment section is wild. According to this, I should review 3,000 apps, all before the time that I die. That's the joke on like no one respects your time. I literally make more productivity app content than anybody on YouTube. And over the last like 3 years, I was the only one that posted daily content. And the comment section is still like, this dude needs to do this and do this. I'm like, listen, I'm trying. Listen, I'm trying. I appreciate the feedback. But when it comes with the tone of what is the heck is this guy doing? Do better. I'm like, man, I'm pumping out more content than I was doing this when I didn't have, this wasn't my job. It's wild. And the last thing I gotta say is that the opinions in the productivity app community are so passionate and I love it. It is amazing and hilarious. Like I make a comment about we need to talk about Notion. First of all, great video. Thank you for the support. Look at paragraphs you're about to see. I literally made a video being like, can you stop being slow? Or I don't know, I'm forgetting which one this was. What did I write about in this video? Oh yeah, it's slow and whatnot. So they've done improvements, but it's slow. Yeah, that's fair, right? I mean, it's totally fair. Look at the comment section about this. A lot of people love the video and give a lot of passionate comments here. And all I can say is how much I am here for it. There are some hilariously relatable moments on the video. The part about looking back at our own first setup and can't help but laugh at ourselves thinking, why would we make it like this because of how much improvement? Yeah, so true. I basically talk about in the video how it's slow or whatever, but spending time on an app really does help make it better for you in the long haul. And it's great to just not like jump between apps because of, you know, it's laggy or whatever. Just get proficient in a skill. It helps you a lot more. It always ends up coming to a part where in the comment they say, sorry, I let it out here. It's been around for 2 months and I can't use the core of my setup of my workflow. I love how passionate these people get. I mean, I get the longest comments and I need to respond to more comments. I'm aware of the fact that I am been bad at responding to comments. Sorry for my long insert word here rant. The problem with ClickUp 3.0 is the best example of this comment section situation. This comment section was wild. I made one video about how ClickUp 3.0 wouldn't come out and the entire community lost its insert word here. The passion in these comments about a productivity app is insane. I appreciate all the context here. I've read through a lot of these comments. I just don't know what to respond sometimes. I'm like, yeah, ClickUp sucked when I dropped this video. Like it was just not a good time for anybody. I just love you guys. This is like an appreciation almost for like the interesting minds behind the productivity app community. Cause people think it's some dorky thing. You know, I make little videos about apps or whatever, but y'all get so into this and I don't know what to say except for appreciate it. If you want content made about your products, I also do make content on other people's websites, YouTube channels, and whatnot, helping them grow their product social media presence and education. It's been something that I've been doing for the last year and is what runs the core of my business. It's crazy to me how passionate these amazing users of tools are. And I love each and every one of you that does leave a passionate comment like this. Keep them coming. With that being said, thank you so much for watching this video. And if you want to see a more informative video on how to improve your skills using productivity apps, make sure to check out more like this one right here.